Hey! What's going on, guys? Doing here representing WGD. Well, god damn! Today we're going to be taking a look at the Recurve RDA by Wotofo and created by Mike Vapes. Yes, he did create it himself. So, let's not waste time. The Recurve Jewel, sorry. I had to think twice in what I just said. The Recurve RDA. The Recurve Jewel, okay? So anyway, let's not waste time. Let's dive down. Let's see what we get in the box and whatnot. I will put a build in there, okay? Show you how to wick it and whatnot. Go back up top. Vape. Let's give you guys my thoughts. And yes, let's go. Hey, goddamn! So here is the box itself. Nice clear box, so you can see the RDA. Recurve Jewel, designed by Wotofo Mike Vapes, right there. All what you getting on the inside and whatnot. All the information there. The color indication, okay, obviously you can see on the box itself. Wotofo, scratch and check, okay, and some more information and attention, whatever at the back. So you give that a little shake, open there you go. We'll get to the RDA in a minute. Let's just open this first. So what you get inside is a spare 810 frosted drip tip, okay. You have some generic cotton, and you do have a Phillips head screw and an Allen key. Some coils here, 2 coils, okay. NIA is 3mm in diameter, 0.26 will come out of, so we're gonna actually use these today, okay. Spare screws in a squonk pin and some O-rings, and you do get a coil this little tool to cut your coils. Basically it's quite different because it does open out like that, and obviously also the div told Mr. Coil tool itself, told the guy there, obviously for permission, do you know what I mean, they're going to use this, but I'm going to still use this regardless. I really love this, but regardless, even if you don't have this, you can still use this. And I do recommend when you cut your coils on this, you're looking at 7, and obviously you can see it goes in different. So you got the 4mm here, and it goes in ones in each one, 1mm each one. So obviously 4, 5, 6, 7, that's where you'd cut it off. Right there, get your leads down there and done. So which is a nice touch to it. Now we're going to get these coils out first. Very nice coils. What are these ones? These are quad core fuse collectors. We're going to take a quick closer look in a bit. Okay, I'll just move that there. And we'll get to the RDA right now. There you go. So let's move this to the side. There you go. Let's have a closer look, man. Hey. So here is the RDA. It's a very nice RDA, nice looking, okay, gunmetal finish. I really like this finish, okay. 810 drip tip, nice curved 810 drip tip, okay. Straight barrel. Let's open this. 810, obviously you got your O-ring on the inside, so good compatibility, so you can put whatever drip tip you want on here, okay. Fits on nice and come off as easy as well. You got the Recurve engraved nicely at the bottom right there, like an oval arched. You got an arched area here. Top airflow on each side, 6 holes, 2, 4, 6, okay. And then at the bottom you do have Recurve Jewel, Wotofo, so you don't vape in a bin, Mike Vapes right there, gold plated 510 pin with the insulator, and it does protrude that pretty nice. So I am happy to put this on a mechanical, which we are going to later on soon, okay. Later on soon, what? Very soon, okay. So let's just screw this on. And this is a straight barrel as well. The first idea was obviously you had the curve going in and coming back out, okay. So it's still similar deck, okay, but before I get to the deck we'll look at the barrel on the inside. You can see nice, quite thick-ish, well, thin barrel, but it starts to get thicker in, and it domes in pretty nice there. And you also do have a notch cut out there and a cut out right here, 2 notches there, okay. This is a 1-piece barrel, so when you adjust your airflow you spin the barrel around, okay. Here is the deck itself. Let's have a slight more close look on this. So still similar to the previous one, okay, still similar to the previous one. Obviously you can fit 2 coils now. Obviously you do have your peak insulator right here, okay, and you got your 2 4 screw ports, so 1 coil goes there, 1 coil goes there, okay. Nice deep juice well as well, okay, a lot deeper than the previous one. Your screws are in the same place, Phillips head screws, okay, 2 on each side, double O-ringed there and there, and you also got recurve dual edged there, nothing on that side. You can see that bowl shape, quite sharp edges, okay, quite sharp edges. And you got your airflow here, okay. Now with the airflow, it will go down in this direction, okay, straight at your coils, hitting it smack bang on, and get that lovely flavour going. Indeed, you can see the pin just in the middle there. So obviously, like as you see on the previous one, single coil. Obviously there's a dual coil. You can probably put a big fat daddy box mill big single coil, but it might be a lot more airy when you're vaping, okay. So you can right in the middle, okay, one leg there, okay, but I'm gonna stick to dual on that side, okay. Very nice deck, okay, simple, clean, good machine, nice machining as well. I like the machining on it, okay, very nice. So what you do is just as the previous one, get your Phillips head screw in there, unscrew it. There you go, and do the same for the other side. There you go, create that gap. Okay. If I want to get my Phillips head in there, get in there. Thank you very much. Now, this is the coils that we're going to be using. Okay, pretty nice. They always pack some good coils. Okay, some stock coils. What they do, there's some nice coils, you know. Okay, been enjoying Wotofo. All Wotofo's product. Their coils are good, man. Do like calls, plus I like NIAs on top of that, so I have to do that. The recommended, if I've not said it earlier, cut, it will be 7 mil, okay, and we're going to use the coiler tool in a second, but it's best to cut it, okay, around there. You want to make sure it's positioned obviously perfectly right, so you can get the right airflow, the airflow hitting right at the coil, okay. You don't want it too low, you just want it in central, so it's going to line up in between the top on these airflow here. So you just that gap in between, you got to make sure it's positioned in that place, okay. So the coiler tool, you're going to be cutting at 7, okay, and cut off around 7. So what you do is slip your coil in nicely, get your coil cutter, snip the leads off, okay. Give that a little shake, put them legs, get off, there you go, and do the same for the other coil. There you go, hold it in place, snip it off, snip that side off as well. Thank you very much. I'm glad I closed my eyes because that flew off, except for one. Let's move that there now. So like I said, if you use a coil, 7 mil, okay. I'll make sure I put a link in the description for that one. So let's put that there. Now what you do is very easy, okay. Get a rod, get a coiling rod, and just slip them in nicely. Okay, that should fall in just nicely. And the way the holes, let's just squeeze this in a little bit. The way the holes are shaped, they will grab very nicely, especially with flat heads, okay. Do the same for the other side. Like I said, very easy deck to build on. Very, very easy, okay. I'm just finding it hard to put the second coil in. I can't see from an angle. Probably easy for you lot, from your view, but from my view, it's different. There you go. So now they're in position. Let's push them down right to the floor, just the bottom of the deck, and just screw them in. They will warp, okay, but we'll fix that very soon. Okay, let's just tighten them. Don't want it too tight, just a nice snug fit. Make sure. Let's just get that there. Probably best to hold the coil in place, but it's doing its job by itself to hold itself in place. Get your rod, and we're just gonna give it a slight adjust, okay, just about there. Okay, let's just let's be a little perfectionist. So you see the gap between the airflow and the coil itself, it's going to hit right at it. You can see it's in the middle of that gap between the two holes, right in the center. Perfect size. Okay, you don't want them too low. Okay, you want to have them about that size. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dry burn these babies, and then I'm going to wick this. So let's speed up the process. Yes, now they're dry burned, nice and easy. And right now it's coming at 0.14. Okay, so just cool these down. So in the meantime, what we'll do is we're gonna use the God of all gods, the cotton gods. God said, "Hey, we gonna take this cotton and you gonna use it." And you know what he did? He gave me the goddamn cotton gods. So we're gonna try these cotton gods. They do all right. They do its job. They are easy to break. Okay, the cotton does break quite easily. Let's just snip about that much off. I think that will hopefully do. Get them ends. Pinch it. Pinch each end. Cut it off. This might be a bit short. This actually. This might be too short. But we'll try anyway. We will try. Okay. That'll do. So I'll just get one end right through. Just give it a slight twist and pinch. There you go. That'll do. Same for the other side. Yeah, these are pretty short. This is the shortest I've ever done, but this will do. This will do. Right, fluff these out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this to just below the O-ring at the bottom, just about there. And I'm going to cut this side just about there. I think that'll do. And then I'm just going to line them up. Fluff these out on each side. Trim them up. And then just line them up again. What I'm going to do is, and then just tuck them in after. Just nicely, just tuck them in. There you go. Looking nice. Same for this side. It might be a bit long actually. Might be a tad long. Get that trim form. So let's just tuck this in. There you go. Now what I'm gonna do is use this cookie twist, the frosted sugar cookie. This, I'm telling you now, this is nice. This is really, really nice. I highly recommend to get this juice. Really highly. The whole range, and they do fruity based ranges as well. So I would recommend to do that indeed. What I'm gonna do is put this cap on. Make sure when you put it back on as well. Okay, when you put it back on, it might be a bit, it'll go lopsided. So make sure it's dead on central, and when it's in the central, push it in. There you go. Line up your airflow, and then good. So when you adjust your airflow, like I showed you, like I'm going to show you now, you see that closes off to 2, and then let's tighten this a bit to 1, and it'll close off. It'll open the other side, but there you go, and you can adjust it from there. Okay, there you go. What I've noticed when I've fully tightened it and then moved it to one side, can you see it's just slightly? You can see the rest of them, the barrier on the inside of this barrel, the airflow. Okay, you can see it just reach. If you want a perfect, make it perfect. You can see it just right there. If I just move to there, you can see a little bit. Make it perfect. Now, I'm not going to have it on here anyway. Right, what I'm going to use it on the Dreamer. I want to put it on there. Make sure, obviously, if you're using it on Mex, know your Ohm's law and battery law, which I do, so I am fine with that. Okay, and other than that, that is pretty much it. So, let's go back up top, let's vape this, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. So yes, that was the Recurve Dual. Okay, the Recurve Dual RDA. I don't think it's able to see that. There you go, Recurve Dual RDA. So, what we're going to do is, it's 0.14 on a dot. I've changed the drip tip, as you can see earlier. I'll tell you that in a little bit, but let's just juice this up. Cookie twist. Okay, sugared cookie. Lovely, jubbly. Battery fully charged. Let's have a talk. Airflow fully open as well. Very nice. So let's talk about this. So just the outer design first of all. So correct me if I am wrong. The barrel, I really like the barrel. Okay, a very nice barrel. I'm sure this barrel was when they did the new barrel for the Recurve single called RDA. They did that's the barrel right here. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure he said it down at the expo. I did get this from the expo as well. Okay, very nice, clean machining with the Recurve engraved. There's a nice touch to it. There's not too much. Okay, very nice and simple. I like the airflow. I like the amount. It's like a restricted inhale, but it's just the right amount of airflow. Okay, easy to adjust. Okay, your airflow from 6 to 4 to 2 holes. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it to 4 and just have a talk. It's a lot more restricted. I'm not going to bother going down to 2 holes because I know it's going to be really restricted, so I'll leave it fully open. Okay, very easy to build. Very easy to build. You can't go wrong. Like I showed you down below, cut it off at 7, right? 7 mil. Pop your leads in, screw them tight. Done. Nice and easy. Nice deep juice well. It's deeper than the previous one. Yeah, deep juice well. Okay, so you can blur your juice on there. I won't overdo it because it will leak. Okay, even in squonk mode, try squonk mode, it works like a dream in squonk mode. It's perfectly fine, but just don't overdo it. Okay, just drip enough and you'll be fine. And like obviously, like our airflow is coming directly at the coils in a slight angle way. It's not straight, it's a slight angle. So with the millimeter position as well, it's perfect. It hits right at the coil, goes over, underneath, right around it. Get that nice flavour. Okay. Phillips head screws. I like Phillips head screws, so it's very easy to use. I just really like the Phillips head screws. Okay. I like how you got your spare drip tip, you got your coils, spare cotton and whatnot. All the accessories that you get in there, even that little tool that you get, the coil cutter tool, you get in there as well. That is definitely a pro indeed. The drip tip, very nice tension to it. Okay, I'm just holding the drip tip itself. I like the tension. Okay, easy to pull off, and it's accustomed to other drip tips. I do like the one that comes on your stock, but the only problem, I don't know why I've been tending to it, and I've tried each way, and I thought it was just me and the spacing of my coils and whatnot. I kept getting a little bit of juice just on my lip. Do you know what I mean? A bit of finger. But as soon as I've started been using the slightly higher profile curved ghosted drip tip, okay, been fine. So I do prefer that, and it looks nice on this Dreamer as well. I mean the Keen, sorry, Dreamer. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Okay, but yeah, I do like that. That'd be a slight niggly. The other slight niggly con, which he did say in a video, when my airflow is fully open, but if I just turn it the slightest, like I showed you down below, I can still see the inner part. I can still see, like, pretty much on the airflow area here, I can still see this metal part over here, okay, when I'm adjusting it when the barrel is on, okay. Don't know what's going on there. That'll be probably fixed. It's not a big issue, but you can just adjust it there. It doesn't affect the inhale much by much anyway. It's just a fraction, which you can't really tell anyway. But that'll be slight niggly. Really nitpicky points. The drip tip's another nitpicky point, but look, I've got a spare one. I'm fine. Happy as Larry. Okay. The flavour. I'm telling you now. Don't matter what I've had, fruit, desserts, and you name it, the flavour is serious, man. It is serious flavour. I'm gonna have another top, man. And the thing about the flavour on this RDA, on this dripper, it lingers, it's constant linger, and it's just, it's the right amount of effort. It's hitting the coals perfect, getting the right flavour, and it doesn't decrease at all. No matter what, it does not decrease. Okay. And other than that, I don't have any other cons. If I really want to be nitpicky, this is sharp, but it's not going to really cut you. You're not going to be really using. You see this part here on the airflow here, this curved part. That's not going to be a big problem. Oh, probably. Oh yeah. Like I said, when you put the cap back on, make sure you straighten it up, line it up perfectly, and you can get it down. Because when you go in, it can go kind of to the side a little bit, but if you just straighten it up, push it in, and it'll be all good. Okay, because it does catch. Also, with the notches, which I didn't explain, you can't see when I showed it, when you showed the deck down below, there was no notches on the outside, which you normally would see. It goes on the inside, right? Okay, which is kind of genius. It's really good how it's done that. Okay, so it goes on the inside, and you can adjust from there, and it's not affecting. It doesn't like catch the cotton or anything. Okay, make sure you have a slight gap in case you're a bit query of it. But that's good, man. I just make sure you straighten it up, push it in, and you're good from there. There you go, nice and easy. I love it. I really love it. Other than that, pros for this. Blur your juice down there. Okay, just enough. Let that simmer in. Have a tub. Flavour, goddamn flavour. But other than that, we'll go to price points. So price points, first of all, colours. You can get it in stainless steel, blue, gunmetal, black, gold, iridescent, which is 7 colour as well. And it will combine with the drip tip, so it'll do a matchy. Okay, well, the black will the red and whatnot, silver, blue, stainless steel with blue. Price $34.99, and that's in dollars. So in our money, you're looking at £27.60. Some sites might be a bit cheaper. Okay, well, I would highly recommend you get this goddamn RDA. Get it. I would definitely. You won't be disappointed at all. Yeah, but other than that, I can't say much more. But props to Wotofo and Mike, Mr. Mike Vapes. You've done another one again. You've smashed it out of the window. Gone in the wilderness. I don't know why I did that. I just came to my mind. But anywho, props on that, you smashed it, well done. Other than that, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, which would be much appreciated. If it's a thumbs down, let me know why in the comments I can improve. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, God damn. Peace.